Hey everyone, it is Wolfgang back with another Dorkfish review, and today we're going to talk about something that I don't see a lot of other channels talking about that I really enjoy, and that is custom head sculpts. And today we're going to be reviewing the VCTOYS line of Batman animated series Joker heads, as well as a special piece they put in me for a Dark Knight Returns bloodied Batman head. And then we're going to also talk about one of my favorite vendors, Night of the Living Geeks, and some of the lines that they have the rights to do, such as Nasty NED. Now you're probably wondering who Nasty NED is, so we're going to get into that here soon. And of course, Batmetal. So let's go ahead and hop on into it, guys. Alright, so first we're going to go ahead and get my boys at Night of the Living Geeks taken care of right quick in this review. Talk about some of the things they've done. So these guys are licensed to make and paint these heads. They are fantastic when it comes to doing this kind of work. They also do some of my dios, not particularly the one we're looking at here, but you'll see in some of my pictures some of my other dios on my Instagram channel, or even some of the pictures I may pick in this video to put up, that they do all sorts of work. They do custom dios, custom heads, they do literally anything custom just about you can think of. And so when, of course, being friends with the guys who run Night of the Living Geeks, when they said, hey, we're doing this line, I was all in. I had to get me some of these heads, and they are fantastic. So the first one we're gonna look at is a more neutral head. So this one's got a couple scuffs on my end, unfortunately, and that's not my fault, but otherwise beautifully done, beautifully casted, beautifully painted. A little more serious, almost give you some Val Kilmer vibes from Batman Forever, right? Very well done. I like the shading on the lips. I like the narrowness of the eyes, but more accurate to the actual Batmetal would be this head here. So you've got this really gnarly looking punkish head, which I really like. Very well done. So something we're gonna get into as we look at these is what the heads are made of, and then how to apply them. So of course this one, which I really like, I've got some cool pictures of these I think you guys will enjoy. The painting is obviously dead on. I mean, the sculpt is clean because they cast everything. They do everything themselves. They have their own resin and everything as well. So you do two different styles. You can get a casted head, or you can get resin heads. I believe these are actually resin heads printed. I could be wrong on that, but either way, fantastic heads. And then of course, we're gonna get into Nasty NED. Now this is the character with the most background, so we're gonna get into his background, and then we're gonna talk about the creating the heads and some of the process that were cool to talk about. So Nasty NED is an original character. He is awesome, and I don't want to get into any spoilers, so I just want you to go and check out. They're doing a whole line, so he's going to have a whole body as well, with accessories, his own package line. And there's other characters they have designed that are coming out as well, so we'll be looking at a few new heads from them. I really like when you look at this head, the shading detail, the wash. Look at just a beautiful wash over it. Yes, it is a zombie character. Yes, it's meant to look dirty and filthy and slimy, and I get that from this. I think it's very well done. Yeah, so they fit very well on Mezco bodies. They're meant for 1/12 scale, obviously. I've got plenty of pictures of them, and you'll see. So their material, like I said, I believe these are all resin. They're very durable, very well constructed. You don't have to worry about if you drop them, it's not going to shatter. But moving these this way a little bit here, out the way, we're going to talk about these Joker heads now. VCTOYS is, I don't know, maybe you guys know who they are. They do a lot of different specialty lines. I may do a review here soon on one of their particular releases that I absolutely love, that is the Extreme Suit Arkham Origins Batman. They do a lot of really good customizable stuff, like a lot of cool extra pieces and so forth. They're on Instagram, I believe they're on Facebook, and I mean, they're all over the place. You can look them up online and see their body of works, and they are fantastic. Now, I know it's a little different doing these kind of reviews. If it feels awkward to you guys, trust me when I say it's a little awkward to me, because I'm used to, okay, here's a whole body, here's the articulation, here's the accessories. No, this is straightforward. This is just customizing a figure. But we're gonna start with the bonus head, because I didn't know I was getting this, and this is, they told me they were seeing something special, but I didn't know what it was. And this is amazing. We talked about the cavern head, just so I can show you what I was talking about. But I'm okay with that. This head, the detail in this head, and the fact that they got the shading on the brow, looks like white light emulating off that. It's not. That is actually gray shading on the brow. They've got the blood patching, the damage, the mask, the texturing throughout. Just very, very well done. Very, very impressed with this head. Very, very happy with it. Like it a lot. So I'm very, very pleased with that one. Next, we're going to go ahead and jump into the Joker heads. So I'm going to start with the standard head here. Oh, this wants to fall. Wants to fall. Oh, we'll get the light down. So this Joker head right here is the standard grinning head. I am a huge animated series fan. In fact, Batman animated series is what shaped my love for Batman. And so having these that I can put on my 112 are amazing. Now, they do have the tunnel neck, much like the others. The only thing is that their tunnel neck is a little more narrow. So if, say, you have, an MDX Joker or the standard Joker, the Mezcos, you're gonna need to get a smaller peg to fit up in there. But sticky tack also works. So I've got some pictures and everything I'll show you. You can use just a little bit of this here, some stick tack, and you can attach it to the bottom here and then pop it into where the neck joint should be, and it will hold, and then you can even move it and articulate it and you'll be just fine. But otherwise, going back to it, appreciating this, the sculpt is amazing. I am very, very pleased. I like it a lot. I mean, the black rings around the eyes, the wideness of the grin with the narrow chin. I'm very, very happy. The one thing that I will say that they did that compares in terms of Mezco is, if you look, unlike the animated series, and I understand why they did this, unlike the animated series where he was just completely pale white, you notice they've added shades of pink, little light shading of skin-like color to accent the areas like the grin, the forehead, the areas where you've got the wrinkles that you want to see. That is almost in comparison in the Mezco, which you notice is pale, but has more pinkish areas and the ridges in the lining. So you can kind of see that, especially in the smirk and the cheeks kind of area, right? So they did that, and I like that. I like the big yellow teeth and how they're shiny. The narrow red lips that just really screams the Mark Hamill smile. I can just see Mark Hamill, or not see, I can just hear Mark Hamill laughing when I see these heads because they're so well done. So I'm just gonna put this there for now. So next we're gonna get the one eyebrow raised smirk. So very similar in the same vein. You've got the green markings like would be in the show. You've got the hair twirled just like it would be. You've got a really, really good look. You've got the eyebrow. Now you'll notice more pinkness in the forehead here because you've got that raised eyebrow that's accenting the face, the look. So with the right lighting, I mean, just look at that smile. I love it. I think it's very, very well done. Then you have the open mouth laughing head. I like this one a lot. This one may be my favorite of them, as same as the hatted one. So if you look at this head here, look at the details inside the mouth. They took the time to go all the way in. Let me pull the light a little closer. So see the details inside there. See how they were able to get different shades of pink and red and really give it some depth, right? I really, really enjoy it. I like it a lot. It may not show up as, the pink of the skin may not show up as much on camera as is in person. It is there, but it looks good. I actually really like it. The more I look at it, the more I like it. I like how the ears look, the cheeks, the way the jaw sinks in, but just this here This gives me, like, you can just hear it. I can just hear the laugh, and I really, really like that. So we're gonna put this back here, and we're gonna put this one back here, and we're gonna go with the laughing hatted head. These are really well done. Something about these heads is these are one piece, I believe. That's what it feels and looks like. It's one solid piece. So they sculpted probably 2 different parts, put them together, cast it, or whatever the case may be. I'm not sure exactly how they did it, but it looked like it wants to be 2 parts. But I don't think it is. I'm pretty certain it's one piece, and it's fantastic. It's got a nice weight to it. I mean, the same thing with the other smile, and just the eyes, the piercing eyes, and the way the brow sits, the open mouth, the details inside of the mouth again. And then you've got the hat, and the hat looks fantastic. I love it. I love it a lot. I mean, not a lot more to it. Not a lot more that you can have to it, because they went with the design of the cartoon. And the design was minimal per se, but it was a fantastic design. So that being said, the last head we're looking at here is the grinning head with the hat. They got the purple stripe up top. I mean, the hat looks fantastic. It's nice and flat. Again, I'm pretty certain it's just 1 part, but it looks like it's 2. I could be wrong. It might be 2 parts, but yeah, it's just so well put together. They're so well done, and I'm very, very, very happy to have these. So yeah, in this case, for this review, guys, I'm really pleased. I really, really like the work they did, and I wish more channels with a broader audience would kind of bring awareness to some of these places that are doing stuff like this, because of how amazing it is. And there is a huge market for the collectors who customize and get stuff like this. So that's really what my goal is here, I guess, is to kind of spread the word about these works and help out customizers in the community who may go, I'm on the fence about it. There's some people who are on the fence about getting some of these parts. All right, cool. Here's a review. Here's an uptight look, and here's what I think of it. I mean, if I was to look at, say, pros and cons of each, I am very pleased with all the sculpts. Every one of them sculpted phenomenally. There's some fitting issues. That's always going to be the case. So you always want to make sure that you have like extra ball joints and other things, or sticky tack to make sure it fits properly. But I mean, issue-wise, it's not like we got a bad quality product. Neither one of them used bad resin. Neither one of them used cheap materials. The paint's fantastic. Shadings are on point. You know, there's not a lot to crow about in terms of products like these. And that's something I absolutely love. And I think as a community, we should come together and celebrate that more, make it more prevalent, help these guys out by buying their product and supporting their product, not just sharing a page, not just asking for product for promo, but actually purchasing the product, helping their business grow, and showing the rest of the community that is invested that this is a valued market, very, very worth the time and money. So that being said, I appreciate everybody who watches this review. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I hope you've taken something away from it, or maybe it's sparked your inspiration for collecting custom parts. Maybe it's something you've been looking at and you're like, I don't know if I want to get it. How's the quality? Or maybe you just clicked on it just to see what the channel's about. In that case, if you would, like and share, leave a comment, and please check out my other videos. So that being said, I've got some cool ones coming up. But until then, catch you guys later. Deuces.